Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and as always, you can tell this is a quick update on what's been going on with my channel. I say quick, but it never ends up being that way, but I'm going to try my best. So first of all, as you guys have noticed, I've been well underway working on these fan dub clips that I've been advertising for in the past couple of videos. Originally, I asked for just voice actors who were interested in general with working with me, and then I decided to do it a little more specifically. I actually went ahead and posted anime clips that I was looking for people specifically to audition for. I even listed off specific characters that I needed for each clip. Many of these clips I actually have had in development for quite a while. I just needed to actually get off my ass and started to work on them. So now here we are, I am working on them, and I do have almost a full cast of people. Based off of the last casting call, here are the characters I was able to fill. For Black Butler, I was able to get both a Tanaka and an Earl Phantom Hive. For Princess Mononoke, I finally found an Ashitaka. For Berserk Golden Age Arc 1, I found my Casca. And for the last two, I once again have run into some difficulties. For Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I did find an excellent Barry the Chopper. However, no one auditioned for Riza Hawkeye. The same actually goes with Attack on Titan. I found an amazing Levi, but one person auditioned for Eren. And the problem with his audition was that the mic quality was just too poor. There was nothing I was able to do with it. I tried to clean it up, I tried to enhance it. Unfortunately, it was just such a low quality that I wasn't able to get it up to par with what I was looking for. And there's not much you can really do about that. So as of right now, every character except for two are filled, Riza, Hawkeye, and Eren. So I am going to have to extend the deadline for the auditions out for those two characters. I'm not worried about an audition date for them just yet, so if you guys are watching this and you know about the audition video, feel free to go over there and shoot me over an audition. I'm not going to put a date on it just yet. The reason why I'm holding off on that is because I'm actually trying to come up with a couple more clips that I want to start working on while I wait for these other clips to finish up with the voice actors sending in their line. The one I'm thinking about doing the most right now is actually going to be a scene from the anime Clannad. It's one of my favorite animes, surprisingly. I'm not typically a big slice of life kind of anime guy, but this one, for whatever reason, really kind of resonated with me. In addition, I've even played Akio a few times for fan dubs, both on my channel and on other people's channels. So the clip I'm thinking about doing is actually towards the end of Season 1, before Clannad becomes Clannad After Story. It's the scene where Nagisa is supposed to be introducing the play, and she gets up on stage and she ends up crying because she feels like she's responsible for killing her parents' dreams and ambitions. And literally, it's almost every character from the series. They show up, they say something, they help motivate her, they get her going. Even the little girl and the robot from the other world in Clannad make an appearance in this clip. So it's going to take a lot of people, and I'm going to especially need female voice actors for this one. So ladies, if you like Clannad and you're a voice actress, here's one for you. I'll post an audition for it coming up soon. I haven't started working on getting the casting call ready yet, but because now you know what scene it is that I want to work on, I'm going to put out there that anyone who wants to send me an audition early on, just go find the clip online, on YouTube. I don't think it's on Netflix. I know After Story used to be, but I don't think regular Clannad is. I'm not sure. Even on Crunchyroll. For this purpose of this, if you want to send me an early audition, if you just want to go on Crunchyroll or find the script somewhere online, even if it's a translated script from Japanese, like not the official, English dub or anything like that, feel free to throw that my way. Just let me know what character it is that you're auditioning for. It's as simple as that. But an official casting call will be announced at some point with a deadline, and all of those auditions, both previous and upcoming, will be taken into consideration up to the point where the auditions close for that scene. But speaking of also doing fan clips like this, I am kind of limited in my scope of what scenes that it is I want to do. I've had people come to me with a couple of ideas that I have yet to put on the drawing board. I know Haru Soul 1 was actually really interested in doing a scene with me from an anime that I don't want to mention just yet because I want it to be a surprise and I don't want anyone to steal our idea. But it seems like a really fun anime to do. There's another anime I want to do with Nokon that I've already kind of showcased to him, and it's going to be interesting, but it should be really fun and funny for everyone to watch. So things like that, they haven't been officially worked on yet, but they are ideas that I'm kicking around. That being said, I want you guys to come to me with your ideas. If you have a scene that you want to do, that there's a character that I can voice act with you in the scene, let me know. I'll be more than happy to do the editing work and putting everything together to make it a reality. Let me know what character it is that you want to play, what character you want me to play, what anime it's from, what scene it is in particular, so I can take a look at it myself. But if you want to collaborate with me on any scene that you think we can do together, let me know. Email me, private message me. I prefer email though, because the private message system on YouTube has been kind of finicky lately. So if you can get those to me directly, that would be great. But like I said, if you want to collaborate and you know what it is you want to work on and what you want to have me do with you, send me an email, RockTheGolem@yahoo.com. It's what it's always been and more than likely what it always will be. So that's it for the voice acting side of things. I do want to talk about something real quick. I finally decided to get an Instagram. I actually think I had it before a long time ago, but never bothered using it because I don't really take pictures of my daily life or things that go on around me. But the more I thought about it, the more things that go on around me can either be funny or stupid, or they are kind of worth sharing in certain respects. And in addition, I also read an article that said that Instagram is actually a better way to build up an audience more than any clip, demo reel, channel, anything. Apparently Instagram is the new top social media to get attention from people, so what the heck, I figure I'd give it a try. So if you want to add me on Instagram, feel free. Still Rock the Golem like everywhere else. I now have a link posted on my channel artwork bar, and eventually I am going to have to update my ending video to include an icon to Instagram as well. I don't attach links in the like the annotations. I don't make any links to the different things, pretty much because they're either down in the description below of each video I make or they're in the About Me section. So if people are really interested in going to those things, they can find it. It takes a lot of time to do the annotations for each one of those links individually every time for every video, so that's why I don't bother to do it. Now on to gaming as far as my channel goes. I said before that I was initially going to start streaming videos on Twitch. This was before I realized that YouTube actually started up YouTube Games, which is their gaming side of YouTube. A lot of people have already started to do it. I've seen Markiplier do live streams, Matt, Pat, Game Grumps have done some, and I actually did a couple test runs. I did one with Nico18 while I played World of Warcraft, and I did another one actually live streaming with the Dragon Fisters, which is the Dungeons & Dragons actual play group that I'm a part of. I do want to start streaming the games that I play here on the channel. The Let's Playing was nice, but it takes time to do it. I have to sit down and record the video. I then have to, edit it, get everything together, render it out, upload it. But these live streaming ones, it does all the work for me for the most part. There is no editing, which is one downside of it. I would eventually like to get back into actually doing Let's Plays where I sit down and commentate and have the video edited and really clean looking. But at the same time, I do want to live stream as well, because sometimes I just want to sit down and relax and play a video game. So as far as the Let's Playing goes, I do want to get back into it eventually, but the streaming is what I want to focus on right now. And having said that, as far as the streaming goes, like the voice acting, I want people to come and play with me on my channel. I want it to be, I want to sit down with, gamers A, B, and C, and have the four of us play a video game together and have fun and joke around and, make fun of each other and just screw around and have a good time and have it be on the channel so I can tell people, oh, go check out these people. They play these games. They're this type of person. They're awesome. And then they can do the same thing with me. Like, again, I'm looking for ways to network out to different channels and have the channels network back to me as well. So this is just one other aspect of that idea that I'm working with. So if you like to play video games, you want to play with me, and you want to be featured on my channel, let me know. We'll set up a time, a date, we'll figure out how it is we're going to work it, and we'll see what we can make happen. And who knows, maybe we'll even have some fun in the process. Okay, so that's it for actual updates of what I'm definitively wanting to work on for my channel. But now I actually want to get some feedback from you guys about what you would like to see in the future. There are a couple of ideas that I'm thinking about doing that I really want to get some feedback from you guys on. The first is, last year, if you remember, back in October, I did a Disney villain theme month, where once a week I posted a video of a song cover that I did that was sung by a Disney villain. It was really kind of hard too, because I really wanted those songs to be as Halloween themed as possible, but I kind of figured that as long as I went with a villain theme, that it would be as close to Halloween as it possibly could be. This time I just want to focus on songs in general, but I do want to have that overarching theme again. So this time I want to know, would you guys rather see me do just Disney songs in general? Like it could come from heroes, villains, anybody, just as long as it belongs to Disney. Or would you rather hear me do something from musicals, like Fiddler on the Roof, Into the Woods, Avenue Q, The Book of Mormon, whatever musicals appeal to you? Would you rather hear that instead? So those are the two themes I'm kind of kicking around right now. So if you guys can, let me know if you prefer one over the other, or if you have a completely different idea, let me know. And I know some of you might suggest that I do anime songs. I would like to do those, but there are two issues that I have with anime songs, and that's actually going to segue into my next point. The first is that it's very hard for me sometimes to find instrumental or karaoke versions of the songs that sound really good and really high quality. I don't know where some people go to get them, but I wish they would tell me, because I would really love to know. Oh, there's a truck outside. Huh. Jerk. The other part that I have difficulty with is that I am absolutely junk when it comes to writing English lyrics for Japanese songs. I only attempted it once or twice before, so obviously I don't know if I could be good at it. But to be honest, I don't know enough about the Japanese language or about writing lyrics to songs that I feel like I could do a decent enough job. One song that I've actually wanted to fan dub for a very long time is Itsumo Soba Ni, which is Mori's theme song from the Ouran High School Host Club soundtrack. But again, the problem is that I can't find an instrumental of the song, and I don't know anyone who's done a decent set of English lyrics to it yet. There are also a couple songs by Sydney Forrest that I'd like to do a fan cover of as well, but again, no instrumentals. So you see, therein lies my problem. If anyone is really good at writing Japanese lyrics, and if anyone is really good at making instrumentals or karaoke versions of songs, I could really use your help, and I'm not going to turn you down either. But I mentioned Mori's song specifically with a reason, because I do want to segue into something else. Another idea that I've been kicking around is that if you look on my channel, my most popular video is actually Mori Speaks, which is a 1 minute long video clip of nothing but grunts, groans, and Mori saying people's names and sniffing a couple times. To be honest, that video was actually made as kind of a joke. The reason why I threw it together is because years ago I was supposed to play Mori in a fan dub adaptation of the entire series, literally from episode 1 all the way through, well, I think at the time we were just doing up to 13. Because that's all I recorded for. But during the process of my recording for him, I noticed that there was a lot of, Mitsuki, Haruhi. So it was kind of funny for me to just listen to it, and the fact that I can't tell you how many times I recorded over and over again. So obviously the fan dub never came to fruition. So I literally had 13 episodes of dialogue recorded, and they were just sitting there doing nothing. So I tried to think, what could I do with it? I decided to showcase for people the same thing that I saw in the recordings, is that Mori doesn't really say a whole hell of a lot, which they do make fun of that later on in the series, like toward the end of it. The fact that Mori never really had his own episode until almost the very end, and he doesn't say very much. He's just kind of there as a background character. So that's why I made Mori Speaks. But it's turned out to be literally my most popular video with almost 16,000 views. So knowing this, would you guys want to see me do part 2? Would you want me to go through and record for episodes 14 through 26? And actually have all of those episodes showcased in the same fashion? Or do you feel like if I were to do that, that would be kind of cheapening the idea behind the original video? You know, I want to know what you guys think on this one. To that effect, if you think that that was a good idea, would you also want to hear me do Big Mac from My Little Pony? Someone else actually threw that idea out on the Mori Speaks video comments, and I thought it would be kind of fun to do that. But again, I don't want to do it just because, oh, well, this one video had success, so let me try to repeat that success by making a video similar to it. I don't want to cheapen the success of the video. So that's why I want to know from you guys, do you think I should do it? Would you find it entertaining? Or do you think it would be literally me like grasping at straws trying to just get more views on my channel? Would it take away from that original video? Let me know what you guys think, please. The more feedback I get from you guys, I feel like the better my channel will eventually become. So that's going to actually do it for this video. I did have one other thing that I wanted to talk about, but I'm actually going to save it for a vlog video that I want to do. And yes, I did mention before that I want to start vlogging. I don't know how often those are going to happen, but I do finally have a topic for a vlog. So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Again, send your auditions in if you want to. Give me your fan dub clip ideas if you have them. Let me know if you want a game with me. Vote on which theme you think I should do for later on this year. And let me know what you think about Mori Speaks 2 or even Big Mac Speaks. God damn it, truck. Rude. Well, this is what I get for recording when my window's open. So thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Take care.